Yo guys, how's it going? It's Ed bringing you all things Leeds and welcome to the match preview for Leeds United's game on Easter Monday. That sees the Whites travel to Griffin Park to take on Brentford away from home. It's a 5:30 p.m. kickoff for this one, and before we begin, you may notice that I am outside. We've been getting beautiful weather in England over the past few days over this Easter weekend. Hopefully you're all having a fantastic Easter first of all. But yeah, I just thought, instead of being stuck in a room, in a boiling hot room with a massive light shining in my face, why not come outside and enjoy this weather? So yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me okay first of all. Hopefully there's not too much noise in the background. But yeah, beautiful weather. Hopefully you're all enjoying the weather too and enjoying your Easter holiday. But let's get into this preview then. So basically, we need to win this one. It's a must win. There's no matter what, we need to win this game. There's nothing else to it. As we all know, we lost 2-1 against 10-man Wigan at home in our last game last Friday. Actually, it was a shocking performance by Leeds. Woeful, disgraceful, not good enough at all. And quite frankly, it was quite embarrassing. Really, especially for us fans as well. Getting a lot of stick off other fans. It was awful last Friday, and the players, they need to show a response from that defeat. They need to show a response, bounce back from that and go out and win, because that Wigan loss came after Sheffield United beating Nottingham Forest 2-0 at home. So we're back into third. Yes, one level points with the Blades, who are in second, but they've got better goal difference than us, so that kind of counts as an extra point really for them. They've got a +6 goal difference. I can't really see us getting that back really in the last 3 games. So effectively, we are relying on Sheffield United slipping up and dropping a few points, and they've got Hull away on Monday, Ipswich at home the weekend, and then the following weekend it's Stoke City away, the final game of the season. I can't really see them dropping many points, so hopefully they do, but we pretty much just need to win on Monday against Brentford and win the rest of our games. And we've got Villa at home and then Ipswich away. So it is going to be difficult, and it's going to be difficult on Monday against Brentford. They're a bogey team, really. Don't really do too well against Brentford, particularly away from home. We haven't won there away at Griffin Park since the 26th of August 1950. 1950. Yes, we've only played a handful of times since away at Griffin Park from being in different divisions. Yeah, we've got an awful record, especially away at Brentford. Like I said, haven't won there since 26th of August 1950, but we weren't in Division 2 back then. We won 2-1, so hopefully we can break this daunting stat. We are coming up against the Brentford side currently, who are on pretty poor form. They've won just 1 in their past 8 games. The last 2 games they lost away at Reading 2-1, and then they drew 1-1 away at Millwall. That was last Friday, Good Friday. The 15th in the league on 55 points, 12 points off of the playoffs, and then 15 points above relegation. So they've got pretty much nothing to play for in these last 3 games. Yes, it may be not impossible for them to get relegated still, but it's likely not going to happen. So they've got nothing to play for really at Brentford. So we need to be beating them. We need to be beating them on paper. But then again, we've got an awful record against them, and it's also the Championship. It's an away game. It's never easy. But as I say, the players need to bounce back from that Wigan defeat and show a response. And as I said, it's a must-win. We need to win. Want to remain within a fighting chance of finishing in the automatic promotion places. Moving on to the team for me, so Marcel Bielsa said after the Wigan defeat that Liam Cooper, he will probably miss this one as well. Of course, he missed the Wigan game, and he is more than likely going to miss the Brentford game, which I hope is not the case. Hopefully he does play, but if he isn't there, and if he can't play, I probably still would make changes. I did feel as though we missed Liam Cooper against Wigan. We missed his leadership, missed his quality really. I didn't think I was going to say that this season, that we would miss Liam Cooper, but we did. We did miss him against Wigan. So hopefully he can play, but if he can't, then I still would make changes in that back four. I really would. Alioski for me, he can't play left back in a back four. He's a left wing back in when you're playing back 3 and then 2 wing backs or back 5. Alioski for me is not a left back in a back 4, so I would take him out and just chuck Leif Davis in there. Why not? He's a youngster who's hungry, wants to prove himself. When he came in against Aston Villa, did nothing wrong. for me, really. So yeah, I would chuck him in for Alioski because he had a very poor game against Wigan. I would also change on that left hand side. Jack Harrison, I'd take him out, put Jack Clark in on that left hand side, because when Jack Clark came on as a sub against Wigan, I thought he was very good. I thought Jack Clark did well. Jack Harrison, he had a poor game, so I would take Jack Harrison out to put Clark in definitely. Leif Davis maybe, but I do kind of want to see Alioski, move because get out of that position, because I don't think he's been too great. He's very inconsistent. Is Alioski, same with Harrison, so I would drop both for them. Also in that back four, Bavardi, I didn't think he had a great game against Wigan, in all honesty. I thought we were an absolute mess defensively against Wigan. I probably would, if Bavardi's in there, I wouldn't mind, but I would like to see him be dropped, and I'd probably put Appa Halm in there. He's done nothing wrong for me. He gives us a better height. Why not? Just see how those guys can do. Of course, if Bavardi does start, and not to worry, but definitely for me, left back needs looking at. And I'd definitely put Jack Clark in there instead of Jack Harrison. I would also start Kemar Roof. Kemar Roof came on against Wigan, thought he did alright. He did miss that good opportunity where he tried to chest the ball into the net instead of choosing his head or kicking it, which was kind of a waste. But Roof, he did well when he came on in the second half against Wigan. I would start him. I would start him over Patrick Bamford. Yes, he scored against Wigan, but he misses so many opportunities. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. So I'd chuck Roof in there ahead of Bamford and see how he does. Sorry, my nuts just flying there. I would see how Roof does with Tyler Roberts playing behind him, and if that's not working, then you can always take Roberts off for Bamford, stick Roof at number 10 or vice versa. But those are the changes that I would do. Let me know what changes you guys would make in the comments below, if any. Bielsa probably will just go unchanged, but I do feel it would be stupid to go unchanged, really. It's our second game in 4 days. We've just lost at home against 10-man Wigan. It needs changes. It just needs freshening up. Need some fresh faces in that starting 11, and I'd definitely make changes, and those are the changes that I would make. Going into my score prediction, Dens. So as I mentioned, we haven't won there since 1950, but this season though we did draw a 1-1 at Ellen Road back in October, if you remember. Ollie Watkins, a horrible dive to win Brentford a penalty. They obviously scored. Pontus Jansson then equalised late on with a header from a corner, but it was a good point back then, really. But it's hard to remain hopeful after that Wigan game. It's hard to remain optimistic, but I really do want to. I'm just going to go for a 2-1 victory to Leeds United. Just anything. We need to win this game. I take any result, but 2-1. I'll go with for Leeds United. Let me know your guys' score predictions in the comments below, and let me know your thoughts heading into the Brentford game on Monday in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, while you're down there, might as well just check the description box and clicking all the links. Check out our podcast, our website, follow us on social media as well. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like, as always. That's very much appreciated. If you're brand new to the YouTube channel, subscribe by clicking up here. Hope you all have a good one. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Easter weekend. Take care. See you later. Enjoy the Brentford game as well, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.